Hi, this is Sarah Davison-Tracy, and we are being joined today by HannahBadi coming to us from Kathmandu. Thank you for joining, sister. What a day we're celebrating. Pretty exciting, hey?
Yes. Thank you so much for inviting me on this. I'm so excited and so happy.
Me too, me too. Even though we have glitchy Wi-Fi, we're going to power through our Wi-Fi and celebrate, yeah? So you guys, Hannah and I wanted to come to you morning here in Denver, Colorado. And Hannah, what time is it in Kathmandu? Is it about 10?
It's 9:47.
9:47 at night. And we wanted to come to you because today is the day that our book is being released into the world. No Longer Untouchable, a story of human trafficking, heroism, and hope is available today. And we hope, and we're hoping that all of our friends will help us to spread this story far and wide. And Hannah, tell us, I would love for you to start with just one thing of the many stories and the many things you're excited about. One thing you'd like to share with our friends today. Testing, testing. Can you hear us? Oh no. Right on the edge of our seats. Testing, Hannah. Oh, you gotta love live streams, right? Okay. Oh, there we are. Hannah's back. What's your one thing?
Yes. So first of all, I'm so sorry for my internet. It's really like crazy.
It's
so
okay.
Anyway, even though like my internet is crazy, but I'm so happy and so excited. The finally day has come and our book has launched and I'm so excited. And I really wanted to encourage everyone to read this book because we have shared our pain, our story, our heart. And I would say like, you can see that, the hope in this book. So it's all about love. It's all about like, sharing hope with others, with each other. So I'm so grateful to everyone who have been, working for this book, and especially Sister Sarah, who write our story, who, Sister Sarah has able to touch and hear our voice, the real voice. And this book is all about truth and our real story. There's no fakeness. There's like a no, that selfishness or nothing. There's a like true book, and we're so excited, me and 5 sisters. And finally we are here. So it's kind of like I believe, this book is the first body book who have like, has like, written in English for the first time in the body history of Nepal. So for that also, I'm like, it's a kind of celebrating moment, so I'm so happy. And our country need to celebrate also, but I hope so they're gonna celebrate someday.
Yes. And Hannah, you talked about finally. So for those that don't know, what Hannah means by finally is we started this book, Hannah and I, 7 years ago. So that is all the more reason that we're celebrating. But we also want to, as Hannah was saying, we really have this vision and this prayer and this hope that as people read this book, that everyone finds a little something or a big something of their story in this book. So for those of you that feel like you've been waiting a long time for something, don't give up hope. Keep going. We had to say this to each other a lot because we did not think this project would take 7 years.
We never.
But together we made it. And the other thing I want to say, my one thing I would love to share is that what Hannah already spoke about, we say this book is about human trafficking, heroism, and hope. So for those of you that think, how can a book about human trafficking, have elements of hope and meaning and purpose. You got to read the book to find out. But we promise that those threads of hope and meaning and purpose we wove through every story. And yes, there are unimaginable, horrifying, very difficult stories in this book of Hannah and our 4 storytellers, her sisters in Nepal. And it has to offend us. It has to be hard. Human trafficking is one of the greatest injustices in the world right now. But our belief and our hope is when we read these stories and when we each find one little thing, and we have ideas, you're not in this alone, one little thing to do in your everyday life, to make a difference in the world, perhaps with us in our fight against human trafficking, perhaps in a totally different way, in your own fight for freedom and love and finding hope. That is our invitation. Because as Hannah said, the world is in need, or she said our country of Nepal is in need of hope. And I do agree and say the world is in need of hope. And we hope and believe that there will be that sense of seeds of hope in your hearts as you read this book. So we're going to be back with more videos and more stories, and you'll see a link to where you can buy the book in the write-up. Please help us share this story with your friends, your family, your colleagues, so that this book can have this viral community launch into the world, because we need each other for this work. So Hannah's video is frozen. I'm going to talk for a minute to hope she can come back and give us a wave. There she is. So give us a wave, Hannah, while we say goodbye on this video. I love you, sister. High five. We did it. Woohoo.
Yes.
Bye, guys. We'll be back.